episode of Heels Up. I am Vlad St. Valentine, and with me is the host with the mostest, Mr. Caidan Ramos.
How's it going?
Dude, how the hell are you?
It's all right.
Yeah?
It's been a week.
I know you've been upset because League of Legends changed their...
Yeah, changed all their shit, and I'm just
Got your ass whooped in your first match and stuff like that. I don't play League of Legends, so I don't know. I can't commiserate with you. I'm sorry.
It's just like all new year, and I have to go back and relearn everything essentially.
Like, I would love to do gaming on our channel because I do play a shit ton of video games. But the thing is, like, I don't play video games like normal people play video games. I play video games for a very specific reason, and that is to fulfill a God complex. So, like, I like to cheat and mod and fuck with my games and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't play multiplayers. Don't get me wrong. I'm not on your multiplayer. I fucking hate multiplayer games. Don't play any multiplayer games. Only single player, so I'm only fucking with my own game. All right. I think we can all.
Yeah, that's fair.
I know you guys are hardcore. I hate cheaters, but again, my own game.
To each his own. Yeah, it's your own game. Do what you want. You paid for it.
Again, like I'll spend like 4 days like modding out Fallout just to see how far I can push the computer, play for 20 minutes, be like, all right, that was fun. And then just switch to a different game. I like fiddle with my computer the way people fiddle with their cars. We start off this week with Miz and Morrison out on Raw, and Randy comes out and dresses him down a little bit, which was probably the best part of the segment. We're going to have a 6-man tag in the main event later. And he just chews Miz out and tells me, the only reason he's gotten this is because, he's pulled the strings and tells him, I remember when you kicked you out of the locker room, bringing that shit up again. And tells Morrison, you left and went and played in the indies for a while or played in the minor leagues, which is bullshit because he wasn't in the fucking minor leagues, dude. He was in Lucha Underground and a couple other things, wasn't he?
Yeah, Lucha Underground, I think Ring of Honor, Impact. No, I don't know. I don't think he was on Impact.
Morrison did fine. Yeah, just you don't need to throw that bag at him there, Mr. fucking Randy. That one's uncalled for, sir. Uncalled for. Also the night, we got another qualifying match for the Raw Survivor Series team. Got a triple threat match between Elias, Jeff Hardy, and Matt Riddle, who's now Riddle.
Mm-hmm.
No longer Matt Riddle. He's just Riddle. Which I wonder if they're going to get really stupid and lean into that gimmick at some point in time, like Hugh Morris or something. Give him some tights with a question mark or something stupid like that.
Just turn him into off-brand Riddler.
Yeah. I'll take it. Why not? The Riddler who didn't wear shoes. Barefoot Riddler.
The Riddler who
Exactly, because he's too fucking high to remember his shit. Oh, Batman, I got a riddle for you, but I totally fucking forgot it. You want some Funyuns?
Bat bro.
That's how he beats Batman. He just gets him stoned in the Bat Cave and fucking he's too busy eating fucking chocodiles to fight crime.
Yeah, he just gets high and just unmasked while he's getting high.
I got the special bat mask I rigged up to, stop canisters of gas. Let me hook it up with the bong, I imagine Batman's gear could be fucking modified to rip.
I want one now. Batman steamroller.
I'll get you a Batman gas mask for Christmas. Yes. Or for 420. Whichever holiday is more appropriate. So yeah, after our riddle riffing, Matt wins with the Bro Derek, beats Elias. So I guess fuck Elias after his third week back.
Yeah.
He's already lost 2 matches. So
I guess he's just using this for his record. It's fine.
I guess, yeah, pain does make, better. Not attack. Pain does make for better music. It's true. I do remember the guy from Godsmack saying, when he was trying to write his second album, he's like the first album was easy. I was angry and poor and bitter at the world. And now I'm rich and I got a fucking model girlfriend. I'm not. So this is a lot harder to write. I'm not as angry anymore. Which was most honest. I don't like Godsmack, but that's one of the most honest things I've ever heard a rock star say. So kudos to that dude for that. I don't even know the fucker's name. All right. But yeah, Riddle's our latest survivor, is the final member of the Raw. Yeah. And of course, Sheamus is pissy about it backstage, and AJ, they all get bitter and pissy and have because the dissension is what we're playing at with the teams. So AJ calls a team meeting later on in the night, which
AJ's great. AJ gives no more fucks at all.
No, he's totally just playing. He's just playing the nosy Karen character. He's like, everyone said I had a soccer mom haircut. Fuck it, I'll just lean into the soccer mom Karen.
Yeah, he's got his money. He's done after this contract. He doesn't give any fuck anymore.
It's like Sammy and AJ are trying to see who can out Karen each other each week, and they're both doing a great job. What, Gil? Oh no. Tell them all about it. Okay. He wanted to talk, and then as soon as he got the microphone, he all quiet. You know what I mean? We do get a Retribution promo backstage, but the main thing to take away from that is Mia Yim kind of calling out Asuka a little bit, and that's something I kind of want to see.
Yeah.
It's definitely something we haven't seen because we do keep getting the same women over and over again in the main event program. So
Yeah, and they weren't on NXT at the same time, so we never got it in NXT.
No.
So.
I'm not real familiar with Mia Yim outside of watching the first Mae Young Classic, which she did a great job in that.
Yeah.
But it's been a while since I've seen her wrestle. But Asuka can pretty much put on a good match with anybody. So I'm looking forward to seeing something different.
Yeah, should be good.
Yep. So we get our Survivor Series team meeting, and AJ had booked a match with Adam Pearce between our two faces and our two heels, Braun and Sheamus taking on Keith Lee versus Matt Riddle, with AJ being the special guest referee. And this one wins with, the Manatee's favorite ball, the old roll-up coming on back. Did you have a good poop?
It was much needed.
What the fuck are we talking about?
The roll-up.
Yeah. The Manatee brought his favorite ball back tonight. You were asked with the ball last week, and they did it again tonight. They brought the roll-up back. Yeah, and Sheamus kicked Braun during the match. Like, I don't know why AJ thought this was going to help anything, but fuck it, it's funny. AJ's funny.
Yeah.
Him being the special guest referee, totally
just making everybody beat the hell out of each other while he just stands there.
No, come on, guys, get along. Oh, that's great. Again, AJ giving no fucks is definitely funny, so I dig it.
Yep.
So next week we're gonna get the Hurt Business taking on the New Day for the Raw Tag Team Championships.
Yeah. Apparently, you only have to beat New Day once.
What's that?
Apparently, you only have to beat the championship once.
Well, yeah, that's typically how it goes. You beat the champions, you kind of earn the right to face them in a title match. So that's been going on for a while. I don't see that's a bad deal.
Yeah, but a week later, though.
Yeah. Well, you got Survivor Series coming up, and unless you want to make it stew over that point, you're not going to keep it going any longer than that unless it's something they want to keep as a long-term program.
Yeah.
And obviously by blowing it off next week, they're telling us they don't really want it as a long-term program necessarily. So maybe they'll take it so we can have a heel versus a baby face at Survivor Series. Maybe have just for a reason have the Hurt Business there. Of course, Bobby's there. So, I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, they might be punishing the New Day. Woods maybe for his Twitch channel.
Oh, well, the YouTube channel, the up, and down, down?
Up, down, down.
I thought he got grandfathered in or whatever.
I don't know. Well, maybe. It depends.
Yeah,
we heard what happened with Zelina today.
We'll get you news.
Yep.
Spoilers.
So we get a United States Championship match, which was basically a squash of Titus O'Neil. I mean, he threw some bows during it, but Bobby Lashley wins with the Hurt Lock. Well, kind of. He couldn't really get it on
Titus
because he's so big. But I feel bad for Titus, man. You grab the boss's arm one time, you have to look like a bitch for the rest of your life. That sucks. Unfortunate, man, because he's a big old tough guy, and I believe him throwing those big old fucking fists around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he looked a little sloppy. That may just because he's not getting any in-ring work. So.
No, he's out doing his goodwill stuff.
Yeah, I guess. It's not going to mean anything when Titus O'Neil shows up unless he actually, does something on television occasionally and kids are going to fucking forget him. Pretty soon as we show these Make-A-Wish things, like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
He ain't been on TV in 20 years. So then we get a women's championship match, which ends in the Manatee's second favorite ball, the DQ. Asuka took on Nia. She locked on the Asuka lock and Shayna jumped in, which somehow ended with another table for Lana. Yeah. I don't know how. Number 8 for Lana. Fuck you, Miro. Of all the teams that have dysfunction, at least no one is putting their partners through a table.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I guess the Raw Women's Survivor Series team is definitely seeing the most conflict.
The rumor is Vince wants to push her as a super baby face, but I'm done with the tables now. It's just funny.
And she's annoying. She's just annoying. She's not endearing. She's annoying.
Yeah, it's turned into a funny bit like the Titus World Slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let Lana play to her strength, which is being annoying. That's Lana's thing. She's grating. Lana is grating. That's her bit. Just let her do it. We had a match between Ricochet and Mustafa Ali, which all I'm going to say about that is those guys need more screen time. They're great.
Yep.
But they're also, small guys, so Vince don't care, unfortunately. Can't wait till their contracts are up and they get to go somewhere where they get to shine. So we also get announced we're going to get Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre for the championship next week.
Yep.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know.
This seems really really weird.
Yeah.
Seems like you wait for a pay-per-view, but I guess you didn't want to wait for the next one after Survivor Series and keep it going that long. Maybe you wanted a baby face taking on a heel at, in Roman being the heel at Survivor Series, which makes more sense and is more compelling than Randy versus Roman. This was weird. This is weird that this is happening next Monday. I don't know. So we get our main event, the 6-man tag team between the New Day, Drew McIntyre taking on Randy Orton, Miz, and Morrison. Randy refuses to tag in the whole time, and Drew ends up winning with a Claymore on Morrison. And just keeps this thing going.
Yeah.
This wasn't really much of anything. Randy didn't want to be here. He didn't want to be tagging with the Miz and Morrison in the first place. He doesn't trust Miz because, again, he dressed him down earlier fairly well. And, Miz has got the Money in the Bank title, but, they try to play nice and say the reason they wanted this match is because if they beat the New Day, they could be in line for a tag team title match themselves. Which, stands to reason, but whatever. Who gives a shit? I really don't care. I don't know why they gave Miz the Money in the Bank. That's not thrilling. That's not groundbreaking or new.
Yeah.
It's used to put new stars over usually, or put them in a position where they might do something or give some expectation to them. And I don't give a shit what Miz does. I hope he gets embarrassed and goofily loses that thing.
Just give us more Miz and Morrison TV. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Dirt Sheet. Forgot the name of their show.
It doesn't matter. The Dirt Sheet. Yeah. No, we just see their banter. I don't need to see them. Well, I do like watching Morrison wrestle. I do like them coming out and losing and basically being the Hanna-Barbera villains every week. I'm totally down for them to have that role. They lose, but they're obnoxious and goofy, so they keep staying, relevant. And it works for them, man.
Come out with shenanigans and plans and
yeah. Occasionally have them sneak a win, if you want something to go longer than 1 week.
Yeah.
Well, that was Raw. Any final thoughts?
No, not really.
All right, on SmackDown.
All right, cool. So we have a SmackDown with Roman Reigns coming out, trying to deliver a statement about him being the islands of relevancy, making everybody relevant.
Yeah, Roman Reigns shit, but it wasn't bad because Paul Heyman's helping write it, so it's better than everything else he's ever done.
Yeah. But we interrupted by Drew McIntyre comes out.
Yeah, Drew comes out and basically tells Roman that he's going to beat Randy on Monday, and it's not going to be Randy that Roman's facing, because Roman talked a little shit about Randy having to face him. And he's like, no, you're not going to face Randy. Don't worry about Randy. You're going to be facing me because I'm going to beat Randy on Monday, which, again, I don't see them taking the belt off Randy.
Yeah.
But why would you even do this whole thing? Because I understand wanting to build up to the pay-per-view, and you need to do it sooner rather than later because you got 2 fucking weeks left.
Yeah.
But if you're going to keep the belt on Randy, this should have been Randy. If you're not, why'd you give Randy the fucking belt in the first place? Unless you're just trying to artificially increase his numbers till the next time he wins it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we need to get you up. Where is he at now?
14.
He's at 14. They want to get him to what, 16?
16 will be tied. Well, he'll be tied with Flair and Cena.
So he needs to win it 3 more times. Like, oh crap, we need to get you a quick title run real quick. Let's just take it off Drew for a couple of weeks and give it to you. Which is stupid.
Yeah. But they all pale in comparison to R-Truth in his 44 time.
Oh, yeah. R-Truth in his 44 times. Oh, God. That title's not even a title. It's like the plastic bowling league trophy of titles. Only slightly more embarrassing.
But during this whole Drew and Roman thing, we get the best line of the night delivered by Paul Heyman.
He didn't even deliver a line. It was just, as soon as Drew walks out there, he's like dressing down Roman and stuff. And he's like, hey, Paul, you miss me? And Paul's just,
no.
Perfectly done, perfectly delivered. Paul Heyman is a master, just even in his subtle motions, his facial expressions. He knows exactly how to sell things, even when he's like not even the focus of the screen. The man's a master. God bless him. His line he threw in when he's like talking about like, Roman says, I don't even watch Raw, and Heyman in the background is like, you're not missing much. It's like, oh, that was good. But during all this, Jey Uso runs out and butts in. He's like, you're disrespecting us. It seems like I need to take care of this way I took care of Daniel Bryan and KO. So we're going to get a match between Jey and Drew later on as our main event. And after this, we do see Roman dress down Jey a bit for this whole situation.
Yeah.
So I guess he's still learning how to
fall in line.
Yeah. Or learning what falling in line actually means.
Yep.
Still a little rambunctious. Oh, well. it's weird to see them. So Roman at this point in time should be a buzzsaw, right? The way you're building him up. So anyone who runs at him should just be cut right through. Same thing with Drew McIntyre, right? And it's weird to see Jey Uso, someone who's supposed to be trying to be established as a main eventer, being fed to a buzzsaw. But we'll see how the main event plays out.
Yeah.
We had an IC title match tonight.
Comrade Karen.
Yeah. We had an IC title match between Comrade Karen and Apollo Crews. What can I say about Sami Zayn? Like, I absolutely love Sami Zayn in the Comrade Karen thing. Again, we were trying to decide who's more Karen. Sam, because he complains about this, not getting enough time. He's like, I only got 2 hours to prepare for a former United States champion, a powerhouse. Just totally sells Apollo Crews within his bitch. That's why he's a master on the microphone too, because he sold his opponent in this shortly announced match and did so while maintaining his character and pissing and moaning. He like continued his own character arc, made himself, a grating heel. He made the match more interesting to watch because you wanted to watch Apollo beat him, and he sold Apollo all in 2 minutes of just being grating. Yeah. Well done, sir. Well done. And again, he wins creatively, just like he did to win the title. He pulls the apron off and he gets Apollo on the outside and ties his leg up with part of like the apron wire infrastructure cord. And kicks him until at the count of 8, then, rolls inside and beats the 10 count when Apollo doesn't have time to free himself. That was it. Sami Zayn's great. I can't wait to see. Like, I was a little disappointed because I would have, I don't know if I would have liked to have seen it necessarily as so much as it would have a match between Apollo and Bobby. Champion versus champion. The man who took the title away from him coming back with his new championship, a little redemption thing. Definitely been something you could have sold. You know what I mean?
Yep, definitely.
But I didn't want to see the title taken off Sammy, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I understand the point of Apollo and Lashley going back at it again, but I'm done with that. I'm
well, unless you let Apollo win. Unless Apollo wins one as redemption. And this would be the perfect time to do it because it's not going to have any long-standing effects on an arc or make Bobby look bad. It's just a one-off in one night.
Yeah, so, no championship loss or anything,
Yeah, if you were going to have a redemption thing for Apollo, that would have been it.
Yeah, but then you'd have to push Apollo.
Oh, yeah, they don't want to do that.
No.
So surprisingly enough, Otis beat Dolph tonight.
Yeah.
I thought they were done with Otis. They took his girl. They took his title. I thought they were thought they were Zack Ryder in him, man. So it's surprising to see him basically squash Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
So I guess Dolph and Bobby Roode are just jokes now.
Yeah. They got to get their screen time for the contracts.
There's a lot of people who are getting kind of shafted, Like Tucker especially is just screwed.
Yeah. He was in that match on Raw, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was part of that like 24/7 title match scrum, that ended in R-Truth walking away with it again. So way to go, Tucker. Glad you turned on your buddy. Really worked out well for you. You and Billy Kay need to hang out, hand out resumes and stop handing them out backstage at Raw. You need to be handing them out at AEW.
You're jobbing to R-Truth, dude. Hope it was worth it.
After this video, we do get Chad Gable approaching Otis and offering to be part of the Chad Gable like training academy and
Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy, that's what it was. Get him focused and stuff. I'm okay with that combination.
Yeah.
Gives them both something to do. Get Otis like slowly turn Otis, give him a little bit of a mean streak because Chad's got a little bit of a nasty. You saw him give him like little devil eyes later on. Was it me or was Otis the same size as Chad?
I think they're the same size.
Same height, yeah. Makes me feel better. Otis is short too. What do you think they do with that though? Otis suddenly getting more and more aggressive, more violent, and then maybe they can put him in a point where he aggressively takes back, him and Chad tag and they can take back the Money in the Bank title. Maybe it's a long-term play here. And then that aggressive, more violent, dominating Otis actually looks like a contender for the title instead of a goofball who has the fucking Money in the Bank.
They're on two different shows. I don't see how that's going to work.
Sorry, they just had the big contention back and forth. Regardless, you figure you'd like try and figure out a way to get a shot at that thing again, right? Get it back.
You would think so, but
because it's not the Money in the Bank contract is not a brand specific thing. So I'm sure he could find a way. I mean, Drew just showed up.
Yeah. But I mean, are you gonna tell Drew no?
I need a flow chart of. I wouldn't tell Otis no. Especially it was like, do we do like I want seconds? Like, okay. Like that asshole who fucking like told Oliver Twist to fuck off. Like he would have gotten put through a table.
But then
Please, sir, I want some more. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then he goes to the table, all the food's on the floor. So he's still in the same spot.
Well, it's just a pot of gruel at
Yeah.
the orphanage. So you're gonna ruin that gruel for all the other kids, I
Yeah.
suppose. He's just he's just like got his ass
He
sticking
just
out.
takes
Like,
the bread and just dips it on the guy. Just
no, I'm just picturing him like sticking the entire way inside that one of those old metal colanders and just his ass sticking out like poo in a honey pot. So we get a Rey Mysterio taking on Seth Rollins in what's supposed to be our final blow off for this feud. Dude, WWE saying that something's a final blow off is like Kiss saying they're having a farewell tour. You know, they're full of shit. There'll be another one in 2 years.
mm-hmm.
This match was good though. Ray finally did get the win. Murphy turned on Seth like we all thought he was going to. And Ray and Dom shake Murphy's hands and they get to all hug in the end. And, you know, fucking
Everything's fine. Yeah.
Aaliyah hugs him and they're all buddy. And then afterwards, Seth goes to Adam Pearce and demands, you know, a shot at Murphy next week, you know, because as first, like, you don't get another shot at Ray. It's like, I don't even want to see Ray Mysterio more. So I guess they're done with it. That's good. I'm glad they're done with it. It does stand to reason, though, that Seth will be mad and want a shot at Murphy. So that's fine. That's all logical. Makes sense. I just hope we don't have Aaliyah hanging out with going to Murphy at ringside and that just keeps involving the Mysterios
Aaliyah
by
gets
proxy.
hurt. Aaliyah gets hurt in some way and Ray and Dom are back in it.
Yeah, I just be done, man. Move on to something else with these guys. Just one match between Murphy and Seth. Let it go whichever way you want it to go, and then let everybody just move on.
Yep.
We should also mention, though, that Ray won with the frog splash, and today is
Mhm.
the 15th anniversary of the passing of Eddie Guerrero.
Yep. He did the little Latino heat shake on the top rope.
Take your head off and respect, you son of a bitch. Also, out of respect, we're going to be stealing some things. So we get another SmackDown Women's Survivor Series qualifier match. It's going to be a triple threat match between Tamina, Natty's third chance, and Liv Morgan. And then it's announced at the last second it's going to be a fatal four-way match. They introduced Chelsea Green, who I've never seen wrestle, and to me looks pretty much like Peyton Royce.
Yep. She's from NXT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she good?
Meh. There could have been more better NXT bring-ups. Not even in any of the main women.
This was a spot filler for Zelina, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll get to Zelina later. The match itself was okay. The funniest part of this, of course, is Natty losing again because before this she was just a man to be put on the team, but her continue to lose is hilarious. But Liv wins after hitting a what was it, like the face buster thing?
Code breaker.
Yeah, code breaker on Tamina and pinning Tamina. Poor damn Tamina, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
your
dad kills one girlfriend 40 years ago and you can never get a push again. That sucks.
Yeah.
Sins of the father, I guess. Shit.
That sucks, but it's not doesn't suck as worse as Chelsea Green.
Yeah, in her debut match,
she when she gets kicked off the apron, she lands wrong, grabs her hand immediately. And if you go back and watch it, none of the cameras go back to that area.
No, she was done with the match, so she might have hurt her hand. We're speculating. Who knows? Yeah, it sucks. Your debut match, you get hurt. And, oh, well, maybe they can. I mean, no offense. I'm not trying to be a dick, but maybe they'll call up somebody more interesting.
Hopefully. I don't see Rhea going, but hopefully they get somebody up there.
Who's the goth chick with the horn helmet who hosted Halloween Havoc?
Shotzi Blackheart.
Yeah, bring her up. She was fun at the Royal Rumble. She's the Royal Rumble, wasn't she? Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she came in the tank.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's fun. Bring her up. I want to see her do stuff. I don't watch NXT, and she always looked fun. So, and my fiance's got green hair, goth chick. So, obviously, that's my thing, I suppose. Yep. So, finally, for the night on SmackDown, we get our unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and Jey Uso. Drew just basically beats Jey around the match. Jey gets a little bit of offense in. I mean, because he's supposed to be being sold as a main eventer, and Drew's a generous person. Mm-hmm. But as Drew's about to set him up, of course, Roman's music hits, which distracts him and gives Jey a little bit of a chance to get back on top. But Jay's about to hop back in the ring and keep the straps on him. But Roman pulls him off. It's like, make him understand. He gets in there and throws some punches for a little while. But honestly, I think that let Drew recover just a little bit, even though he got the haymakers, the mounted haymakers after that. But Drew pops up, hits that Claymore and pins Jey, and that's it. slides out, gets in Roman's face. He's like, you understand me now? And Roman delivers the best line I think Roman Reigns has ever delivered. He looks at the bell. He's like, get one of these and we'll talk Sunday, and walks off. I'm like,
Yep.
man, that was a good walkaway line.
Yep.
All right, fair on you, man. Like, Eastwood would be proud, dude. That was good. And I'm really hoping that Drew gets that title back.
Yeah.
And I would understand why you would give Randy the title in just for a couple of weeks, because you want to inflate those numbers and get him to 17 before he retires. I get that. I'm not really interested in seeing him break the title. Or the bar or the record or whatever. I don't really care.
17 would beat it. 16, he would tie with everybody.
Yeah, I understand. That means I'm just saying they gotta rush him up to that point.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I just don't care about that. I don't like Randy Orton enough to think of him as the one who needs to break that damn record. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, why did the Undertaker, like, as much as you guys are trying to pimp and whore out the Undertaker's fucking legacy, how come he never got more title runs? All right. Or any long title runs.
Yeah.
There's no 300-day title runs for that dead man. That guy's held the freaking federation up on his shoulders for 20 fucking years plus. Assholes. Sorry, I like the Undertaker.
No, I completely agree.
Like, I gotta be honest with you, man. Like, I think a lot of the reasons why I kept watching through middle school and up until high school and stuff was mostly because I just kept wanting to see the Undertaker with the title run. He would get close, and then he'd get a title match, and then somebody would fuck with him during the title match and he'd lose, and then he'd fucking break away and do a program with the person who fucked with him. I'm like, all right, get done with that so we can get back to you being in the title scene again, man. It's just like, it's like WWE is like the edging champion.
Yeah.
They just kept edging me until I couldn't watch anymore.
I'm the Quahog edging champion.
So,
All right, news.
And speaking of Undertaker, he's kind of alluded to what he kind of wants to do for his retirement.
For that, this final farewell at Survivor Series?
No, afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Like when he's fully retired.
This is supposed to be the final ride. What the fuck?
He's talking about wanting to be a coach down over at the PC.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I personally would not have minded seeing him on an on-screen role, a backstage on-screen role. Like, you make the Undertaker the GM of one of the shows. No one's fucking with the GM.
Yeah, no.
He just gives you dad eyes, and it's like, all right.
Sorry.
Like, even Roman, that would be great to see Roman try and butt heads with I'm the chief, and oh yeah? Yeah? You want to stay in that locker room, fucker?
Woodsy gave him that gavel.
God bless Woodsy. You're my hero, dude. I wish I had your life, sir. Yeah, man. He wants to be a coach on the Performance Center. I could see that.
Yeah.
And I think he could definitely teach people how to create a character in a way that I don't think people have ever been trained how to do. He created the most long-lasting character. I realize Vince gave him the character, but he made it his own. He made it his own.
So. He carried it. He stayed in kayfabe for nearly 30 years.
Yeah, and I guess give Randy Orton that he may be staying in kayfabe this whole time. He may not be a complete dick in real life, but I have my suspicions.
Yeah, but look what happens with Bray when he studied how to do a character correctly from Undertaker.
Well, he studied with Waylon Mercy too, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, just that character design and keeping it.
Yeah,
making it your own.
Yeah. I do like the fact that he was able to take the Waylon Mercy character and make it better than, what's the guy's real name? The wrestler's real name? I can't remember his name right now. Dan Spivey. Dan Spivey, that's it. Yeah. Dan Spivey was always creepy, man. I like the Waylon Mercy character. It was unfortunate that it didn't go very far.
Yeah.
But I think when I was younger, I didn't understand it and I didn't really care for it because it was just creepy and unnerving. And I think had I been older, I would have been, when I was little, I was like, okay, I'm glad to see that gone. But older looking back, I'm like, damn, I wish there was more video of this I could watch because it's a great character. What you got?
So apparently USA Network has kind of changed their priorities and is not making Raw a top priority when they coming around to renew.
So can we possibly get a 2-hour Raw from now on then?
Might get a 2-hour Raw. We might get Raw on a different show.
On different
on a network.
Well, then either way, I hope that whatever network they go to, if USA is like, oh, we need more time for Showtime Skinamax movies we play at midnight with all the titties taken out of it, thus negating the whole reason of watching the damn movie. or whatever Finn Nikita reboots they're doing.
Yeah.
I hate USA Network. The only reason I watch it is for Raw. Everything else you have on there is complete garbage. I hope you guys know that. And if you get rid of Raw, then you'll have nothing, and you can just say goodbye, which is fine. We need less.
Well, the-
Burn Notice.
Burn Notice hasn't been on television in like 10 years.
That was USA though, right?
Burn Notice was great. I love Burn Notice, but again, is it on television anymore?
Might be some syndication somewhere.
Well, exactly.
USA will still have NXT. I don't know.
You figure they would be like, fuck you guys, either you take the whole kit and caboodle or we're gone. And they just go take their ball and go somewhere else.
Well, they're on different contracts, I'd imagine,
Mm,
because NXT just got on to cable TV.
gotcha. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Yeah, they're only 1 year into it because they came out TV a year before, or the week before AEW, because Vince is insecure like that.
Oh, Vince. What else you got?
The biggest news from today, Zelina Vega was released from her contract today.
Yeah. What did she do?
She's apparently not giving up her Twitch or her OnlyFans, non-nude OnlyFans, and is supporting unionization for those other wrestlers with that.
Yeah, she tweeted out that she was pro union and was fired like 10 minutes later.
Yep.
So you think they're going to start putting Aleister Black through tables, or
Convinced.
Yeah, he's gonna be Roman's whooping dog.
Ooh, it was bad enough they made him look like Dennis Hopper in Waterworld. Damn, dude. Yeah, say you're pro union, just woo.
Yeah, and people are wondering why none of the other superstars were backing her up. And you saw what happened? 10 minutes, she was gone.
Oh, all right, guys, that was Heels Up, man. Thanks for joining us. That was Raw, SmackDown, the news from the week. We're 2 weeks away from Survivor Series. We did our punishment video since Caidan won the predictions for what was the last pay-per-view?
Clash of Champions.
Yeah, for Clash of Champions. We watched the FP, which was fucking awful. But we'll have that review out to you. That's right. Glad I checked. We could have been lying to people. Because next Friday, we have a new bagged and board for you.
Friday.
Next Friday is a new bagged and board. After that, we'll have our second Ramble on Movie review. And where we do the FP because Caidan hates us.
Yep.
Anything else, man?
Check out our Friday the 13th review that just came out yesterday. If you're watching this today, which would be Saturday when we put it
Nah,
out.
you probably get this Sunday.
Sunday, whatever.
Yeah, you'll get this Sunday. So, yeah, it came out on Friday when we're recording this. Shh, don't tell anyone. I am looking forward to Survivor Series. I'm looking forward to the matches coming up. We'll see what they do next week at the go home week. We got 2 more weeks. Never mind.
Yeah, because we still have at least, I think, 2 more on SmackDown's men's and 1 more on the SmackDown women's.
Okay. Yeah, I'm mixing
I think that's
my
correct.
weeks up here. But the most interesting thing, obviously, going forward will be to see what they do with Randy and Drew. So we'll look forward to seeing what's happening with that tomorrow. And stay tuned to Heels Up for more information and blah, 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 blah.
You forgot the line.
Which one?
Say hi to your mother for me.